Let's just go, fam. Let's just go. All right. So look, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been following me with my like daily work videos. The world is gonna end. All y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all. This is the total experience. This is life, and that's what I want to talk to you about. The title is "What is it all about?" I've been doing some reflecting because I'm getting older. Yeah, oh yeah, your boy's getting older. Ah, yeah, 48. Yeah, halfway there, yo. I like real conversations. Look. Anyone who's followed me for years, I really hope that you didn't get like misled or look. There's a couple phrases that I started, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. There's a couple phrases that I started, and it's just because it is what it is. Look, the real is gonna recognize the real, fam, and that doesn't stop. Roll with me. I got some questions for you. No, okay. Just to tap in real quick, just to feed the fish. Hey, the aliens are coming. Look, I even wrote it down. Look, the aliens are coming, fam. Look, they're they're moving at 130,000 miles per hour, which is nothing for interstellar space, but they are moving. They're coming straight for the sun. Whatever this thing is, it is 15 miles wide. It is supposed to be here in November. Look, it's supposed to be here in November. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this to feed the fish. It's supposed to be here in November, but in September, World War III is gonna kick off some form or fashion. It kicked off in UKR a while ago, but it's going to officially kick off in September. Just saying. Another interstellar object. Oumuamua? No, this is different. This thing is moving. They think, look, and I've seen, look, I saw the videos and I'm like, man, I'm not playing with this. But then I saw it on Fox News. I saw it on reputable channels, the Wall Street Journal. I saw it in places where it shouldn't be. But apparently on Oumuamua was the probe, and now we've been spotted, and they're coming. I don't know. Do with it whatever you want. Religious people were saying wormwood. My UFO people were saying that just we've been spotted by a lower vibrational, lower level alien race. It's tiered apparently in outer space. Okay, that's enough of all of that. Oh. And fam, I managed in this lifetime to travel to Thailand once. And I absolutely love Thailand. And if there was any place on this globe that I could go for a next vacation, it would be Thailand. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, Thailand is at war with Cambodia. Legit war. If that doesn't tell you where we're at in the whole grand scheme of things, then I don't know what to tell you. Because look, when I went to Thailand, fam, the police were drinking beer, like leaning on the cars, drinking beer, like telling locals that were too drunk to just keep moving. I felt the safest I have ever felt on this planet in Thailand. Do you mean to tell me that these people are at war? Let's go. What is this all about? We're talking about life tonight. Talking about life. All right, fam. So like I said, I'm getting a little bit older. 48. I'm gonna be 50 in two years. That's halfway. And to be honest with you, look, I've always been dealt a bad hand. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just have. But I've come to accept that. Listen. This life that was granted to me, look, okay. Fam, tap in. We're gonna keep it real. I know y'all are watching me in this video. And I know y'all are seeing just Josh, this dude talking crazy. But fam, I need y'all to understand that I am not supposed to be here. I know that sounds crazy. My paperwork is always wrong. I'm always getting sent to the wrong place at the wrong time. But guess what? boy Just Josh works with what he is given. I really need for y'all to feel what I'm saying. Within my life, there has been so much, and this is not, oh, poor baby, whoa. There's been so much disappointment. There's been so much things cut short. There's been so much uncertainty. There's been so much. My life has been absolutely not normal. The fact that I'm here talking to you right now is awesome. And so, look, since I told you I'm getting older, I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know. Maybe I need to go out and get the what is it, the red Corvette for the midlife crisis. I don't know what's going on, fam. But I've been doing like a little life review, and I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Look, because I tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. If I don't know where else you're gonna find this on YouTube, because there ain't a whole lot of people that's keeping it real, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, to be honest with you, in this lifetime. If I go along with lifestyle standards, with Instagram, with Facebook, if I go along with those standards, I am a definite, absolute underachiever. I don't have the big, fancy, luxurious car. There's just so many things that, like, literally, I don't have. But wait, no, we're not. That's. But fam, thankfully, see, I got a different belief system. Like I tell you, I'm not supposed to be here, but I got a different belief system. So I do believe in the fact that I've been studying consciousness and spirituality for a while. The Bible, Jesus, that's what he taught. My spirit, fam, my spirit is, I don't know how old my spirit is. I'm a part of God, a part of Jesus, a part of God, a part of Jehovah. I am what is inside of me is spirit. And I've come to understand that I will travel the cosmos in different lives, experiencing different things on different dimensions and different realms and different places and different times and different places outside of time. And I just happen to be here right now. I just happen to be here right now. We can even make it a step, really, but I just happen to be a 48-year-old black man right now talking to this microphone to YouTube. I know, it's wild. Seriously, this is the experience. I need for you to follow what I'm saying. I need for you to really follow what I'm saying and apply it to what you got going on with you right now. Let me tell you. Okay, look. And this is how I know. This is how I know that I am on this guided path, fam. I just happen. I don't even know how it happened, but I happen to fall into a line of work where I actually help people. I help human beings. I help consciousness. I help entities of spirituality that are on the same journey with me, that don't quite realize what's going on and where they're at and what they need to do and how they need to maneuver, and they don't. Fam, please follow me. So I got to evaluate my life and the physicalities, the assets, the things you acquire, the life, the big house on the hill, the big family, the legacy, I don't have that. I don't have that. And I want to go ahead and chalk it up to, I can always say, I didn't meet the right person, or I wasn't in the right position, or this didn't happen, or that didn't happen. No, I understand that my path is guided. I understand that there's probably things in this lifetime that I need to learn that I probably didn't pick up someplace else. I'm a spiritual being. I'm a traveler. Look. I don't know if this means anything to you. I am an alien. I'm passing through, which is what the Bible says. Let's go. Fam, let me tell you the highlights of my life. I'm gonna cut to the chase because time is valuable. Let me cut to the chase. Let me tell you what I got going on. I got a couple questions for you, and I want you to use these. And I'm not bragging. This isn't fam. This isn't something that I just came up with. This is. I got a couple questions. Life experiences. This is my legacy. This is my life. This is my life experiences. This is just Josh. This is keeping it real. This is real. Recognizes real. Check it out, fam. Let me talk to you. How many times? How much have you laughed with people? Laugh. Laugh. I'm not talking about a stereotypical laugh. Yeah, the weather. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm wondering. See, I meet so many. People in. Fam, I was going through like some old stuff, and I had a whole notebook, a notebook of, and every page was people that I've worked with, physical therapy that I've worked with, phone numbers, addresses, dates of appointments, da 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 da, and I couldn't believe how many people I've interacted with that I didn't even remember. Fam, how many people have you truly laughed with? I've laughed with a lot of people, and a real laugh, in a conversation about life, not being judgmental. When that barrier breaks down between me being a black male and that person being a Caucasian female, when it breaks down, and it is literally two travelers, it is two beings doing life, and you can laugh about the small things that intermingle in my crazy life and their crazy life. And it's not stereotypical. It's not cynical. You're not laughing at someone. You're not laughing at a joke. You're laughing about life and how, as different as we both are, we are also still similar and also connected. And this thing called life, it's just crazy how it's working right now. And you can actually say the thing that makes you laugh is when you're talking to that person and you say, this thing called life is crazy, isn't it? And they say, it sure is. And you get that laugh. Fam, it's about being real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, man, Instagram, social media, the internet, money, fancy physical things. That's not, fam, I'm trying to tell you, that is the distractions. It's about helping one another. It's about being real with one another. It's about being at hand to lift somebody up when they need it, because listen, they haven't figured it out. They don't know what is going on. They don't understand. And instead of you saying, keep on going, give it 10 years, you'll figure it out. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. No. It's about lifting a hand and saying, hey, brother, sister, look, we're in this thing together. We're doing life right now. And no matter what happens, it's going to be all right. And when it's not going to be all right, who cares? Just do your thing. Let's go on to the next one. I like this one. Because this one took me out of my character. How many real hugs have you received from strangers? Not so much strangers, but people who shouldn't be hugging you. Acquaintances, people you just met, people you just had a 10-minute conversation with, and after that conversation they feel like they need to give you a real hug. No matter what the race is, no matter what the gender is, fam, I'm gonna tell you, In my lifetime, I can't count how many times I've had people hug me and I was like, whoa. And they're like, no, 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 no. After that conversation, I need to give you a real hug. I need to give you look, fam. I've had people of a different race say, I need to give you a mama hug. I need to give you a real hug. You know, and a lot of times you try to do the little, yeah, I got you. And then they grab you and say, uh-uh. It's a real hug. And a hug is so real that it makes you almost uncomfortable. And you have to think about it. You have to wonder, what the is going on right now? And then, fam, look. And then, after the hug, you go back and you think about what was said in that conversation that made that person, that entity, that spirit, that consciousness, that piece of God feel like they made a connection with you to physically hold you. It's just being real, fam. It's real conversation. You can't fake it. I want everybody to do good. I want everybody to be the best they can be. I want everybody to be straight. I want everybody to feel loved. I want everybody to have a good day. I want everybody to be okay. I want things to be better. And I guess, fam, I ain't gonna lie to you, I guess that came through in the little stupid conversation we had for 10 minutes. Maybe it was the good morning. Maybe it was how are you? Fam, I asked everybody, what's going on? What's new? And they're like, I'm like, no, the little stuff. Just tell me. What'd you watch? Did you go to the grocery store? What'd you do? What's going on? Tell me what's going on with you. It's the fam, real recognizes real. I ain't gonna lie to you, and ain't no faking it. Real hugs. Look. Real hugs from strangers. I can probably count and tell you it's probably 250, 300. Just, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got you. And they even, I'm so glad to meet you, Josh. You are awesome. I'm not bragging. All right, let's go on to the next one. Number 3. This is what I am racking up. See, fam, look, it's not all right. Let's put this in its place. Fam, I've worked with the men, the head of the household, the grandpas, the dads, the head of the whole legacy, right? The ones who've worked their entire lives relentlessly to get the $650,000 house, the $1 million house, the one who bought all the grandkids their first car and chipped in to help all the grandkids and the kids, college, and the one who helped them get their first home. I've worked with them and talked with them and helped them to simply watch their legacy. Fam, I worked with a lot of people who passed, and I've actually got to see the legacy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, and a lot of times in that legacy, the kids don't have that same fortitude. A lot of times the kids are strung out. A lot of the times the kids are almost like vultures, waiting to sell that house in this economy because they're gonna be rich when they sell that house that they grew up in. Because mom or dad's passing on, and it's just gonna be too much work to maintain it. I've seen it, fam. I've seen it. Okay, this is a good one. I'm telling you. Look. What does it say? Don't store up your riches here because all this fades away. Store up your riches in heaven, fam. How many y'all? Fam, how many y'all? And I know it's a lot because I'm gonna be honest with you. The real recognizes real. So anyone that's rocking with me, y'all know what time it is. I've even said I love you to a lot of the people that said comments. Listen, how many of y'all have had a stranger or someone who isn't supposed to be saying I love you, saying I love you. They don't have to. They could have said, hey, have a good day. Catch you later. Peace. Josh, I love you. And look, and it catches me off guard, and I'm like, I love you too. I'll see you later. Bye. you can't marinate on it. It's just like, okay, I love you too. Bye. Josh, we love you. And look, I'm not gonna be naive. It's not the same love as like, family, or it is truly two spiritual beings. It is two people in this chaotic, crazy world of stereotypes, misconceptions, politics, money, physicalities, coming together at a point, aside from all the crap, coming together at a point and saying, I see you, I appreciate you, I love you. I take that I love you as meaning I want the best for you as long as you're here doing what you're doing. As long as you're here, as long as I know you, I want the best for you. That's spiritually speaking. That's my I love you to people that are acquaintances, associates, friends. Of course, family is different. My I love you means different to family members, but to just people that I'm appreciative of, and I love you, but I don't know why, but it always strikes me as, it's kind of like, that's a whole lot. But there has never been one time when I didn't say, I love you too. This is what I'm racking up here, fam. I ain't supposed to be here. All right, I got one more for you. And this one, I got one more for you. So I help people. That's what I do for a living. And man, this is probably the first and only gig I've ever had that I actually feel like I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm not supposed to be here. I had this one lady. She is cool. She is cool as hell. There is no other way in this lifetime we would have ever met. She is somewhere around 80. She is from a very rural state, very far from me. She just happened to come and stay here to get, a procedure done, physical therapy. Fam, let me tell you, this woman, I'm telling you, I'm not bragging, but this is what I'm supposed to be here to get. This is what I'm getting. This is my pay. This is why I'm here, fam. This woman told me before she had her procedure, she prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed to God that this procedure would go well, and that everyone who was involved with this procedure would be sent from God. Fam, I'm telling y'all this because this is what she told me. She's like, like 70-something, Caucasian lady. She's cool. She is cool as cool can be. We have absolutely totally different views on so many things. But fam, when it's real, the real recognizes real, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Why this woman told me the other day, Josh, I prayed to God and I believe he sent you. Oh man. Fam, I've heard that so many times. I've heard that so many times in some situations where cancer was involved, and I actually knew my mission. I actually knew what I was doing there. And even if it wasn't, even if there wasn't any daylight at the end of the tunnel, my job was to make sure that that person understood the mission before they got to the end of the tunnel. I've done that. I've done it so many times. Come on, let's get up. When the last time you've been outside? Oh, it's been a while since I've been up. Well, let's go. Come on. I got you. Lift them up. Grab the walker. Let's go. Let's get outside and get some sunshine. Let's get some sunlight. There's been a lot of situations where sometimes that person's too weak to even make it out the front door. But if we make it to the front door, then normally there's like a chair or a bench, and we can get out that front door and we can sit down on that bench, and we can talk about life while we soaking up this vitamin D, this sunshine. We talking about life while the birds are singing and while the sun is shining and the breeze is blowing, and the squirrels are doing their thing, and if I'm gonna be honest with you, man, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm really gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this life. When I'm not here, I am gonna miss it to a certain extent. I don't like the whole work 5 days, 2 days off. That's crap. We need 3 days off. We need to work 4 and have 3 off. Taxes, bank accounts, credit scores, all the logistics of this thing called life gets a little tiresome. But if you look at it as a traveler, and all the people that I get to meet, just put it in perspective. 14 years. 14 years, fam. 14 years, I've probably had 100 people that I created relationships with cross over to whatever comes next. And that was conversation. Sometimes that was just a little massage because that's all they could tolerate. Bed bound. It varies. But seriously, legitimately, 100 people that have crossed over that I it almost gets to the point to where I'm like, oh, I see what this is. It's not good that I'm here. I understand the mission. I understand, and you play it accordingly. Look, you come across family. I'm gonna end it on this one because I ain't meaning for it to go 30 minutes. But look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, seriously, in the line of work that I'm in, you get a lot of people who are trying to get that dollar to pay the mortgage, to pay the car payment, to make the ends meet. It's a financial thing. My problem is that I spend too much time with each person that I see. But that is why. So sometimes I get sent into situations where you already know that this is not gonna go well. You already know we got 3 weeks. You already know we got a month. There ain't a whole lot that's gonna pop off. And so normally you'll get the person that is worried about the mortgage and the car payment and the college and the kids' college and loans and and they come in and they see this person that is basically at the end of their road, and guess what they're gonna do? They're going to pull out that same old routine. Okay, we got 35 minutes. Okay, let's go. And that person's probably like, look, I'm in so much pain. I can't tolerate anything. And they're like, okay, well, I'll let the doctors know that you can't tolerate anything. I will write it up. I will let them know. Okay, you have a good day. Bye. And then they got to go to the next one because it's money. It's physical. It's financial. Fam, if I go into the house and I see a dude that's in bed and he can't move, in pain. First thing I'm gonna do is be like, bro, what's going on? Talk to me, man. What's up? What's up? How did this start? Where did it start? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. And then while they talking, I might, depending on, I might throw in some gloves and just do a little massage if they can't move. If it's too painful for them to move, I might just put on some gloves, do a little massage. Tell me what's up? What were you doing before all of this? It's life. It's people. We're travelers. And then while I'm doing a little massage, fam, this is how it works. While I'm doing a little massage, the son or the brother come in and say, bro, what are you doing? I thought he would have ran you out of here by now. And I'm like, bro, we're making it work. What's up? Oh my God. Really? And the family's like, where have you been? Really? I've never seen anybody do a massage or and that is my life. Because this person, I want to know. I understand that the physicality, I understand that the body is deteriorating fast. And I understand that at some point my body's going to deteriorate the same way yours is right now. But I want to, I want to know a little bit about your journey here. I want a little bit about what has it been like for you? Because for whatever reason, nothing happens by mistake. I was sitting here to interact with you in one form or fashion. Fam, it's real recognized real. I'm gonna get out of here. I ain't mean to do all of this. Y'all better be preparing for World War III. What is it? Barzino? Who's the dude? Head of FBI? I don't know. Apparently he's pissed, ready to resign. He's seen some stuff in the report, and apparently he is ready to go. But I'm gonna tell you, with social media, with politics at the level that they're at, you don't know what is going to come out. And we're getting headed for some crazy times. Fun fact, by executive order, T-Man has put out this huge, big, beautiful bill, chunk of change to all the states that want to build alligator Alcatrazes throughout the country. They have until, I think it's August 14th. It's like I don't know. It's a program. They've got to reach out to the federal government to get the funds to start to build these alligator Alcatrazes. They're going to start popping up everywhere. All I can say is Gestapo. And to my people, look, I just did a whole thing about real recognizes real. I'm gonna be honest with you. We already have prisons. We already have enough prisons in this country. Listen, we have more prisons in this country. We have more for-profit prisons in this country than any other country on this planet. And now we're about to double that. Hey, aliens coming. World War III is coming. It's about to be a mess. I'm about to be up out of here. I didn't did my thing. I didn't lived enough life. Hey, look, just between me and you, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Just between me and you, I'm about to turn off all physicality and just live spiritually. I don't know what the implications are of that, but I no longer want to be intrigued by a pretty face. I no longer want to play in this ridiculous physical game of seriously. I think I want to step out of it. I want to step out of the Instagrams and the Facebooks and the competing and the trying to have a certain image and the trying to present myself in this. I want to step out of it because I need to lessen my priorities on physical things and increase my importance and necessity for spiritual things. So that's I think that's seriously, I think that's where I'm headed. I ain't gonna be a monk, but all right, y'all be safe. Boy Josh. Peace. I love y'all. Look, remember what we said? If you haven't had a stranger tell you, I love you, you just did tonight. Real is gonna recognize real. Peace out, fam.